Whatever the reason is you're doing this, focus on that. Maybe it will help.
Trust me, I've been through worse.
No, you haven't.
All the things in your life. Knowing that the woman you loved was hunted down. I can make all this go away. I'm putting together a special team with special powers. Join me, but you will have your revenge.
These characters, in a way, are two sides of the same coin. That's why we made them brothers, because we can all relate to that with the siblings. Nobody pushes your buttons more than a brother or sister. Nobody knows you better. In some way, you know you're connected, but in many ways, you look at them and think, oh, there's nothing about you I like. We are so different. We are opposites, you know. We can all relate to that feeling, and yet somehow we're together.
I remember from the comic book, one of the things that I loved about that rivalry was, for some reason, they never stopped. He was always going to come back and whoop his ass. And for me, when I read the original Benioff script, the idea of making them brothers was perfect. That epic sort of sibling rivalry, that Cain and Abel thing, was just a perfect hook to hang the action on of it.
I think it's exciting. I mean, you know, just to touch on the changes that they made for Wolverine. You know, it's easy to be frustrated about them for me, but it's also, I understand why they're made, and I understand that the movie is called Wolverine, and it's really kind of creating the best possible standalone Wolverine movie, and that's the priority, and I completely get that. But you know, if we do manage to spin it off, and look, I hope they do. God, I'd love that, and it's been talked about, and you know, it's just something that, you know, it's supply and demand. If the fans want to see that, they're gonna get that. You know, their voices are heard, definitely. So I would love to do it, and but I would love to do it, you know, with a sense that real respect for the source material.
Kayla Silver Fox represents, I think, that very human side of Wolverine, like what he's trying for, that beautiful life, the serene life that she represents for him. And of course, I hope that people are able to relate to the conflicts that these characters go through and the decisions that they have to make for love of brother, of sister, of lover, of man. And I really think there's a piece of something for everybody in this movie that they can really latch on to, relate to, both men and women. It's a great date movie.
So what brings you to our fair city?
Victor Creed.
And who's there?
Man, I'm gonna kill.
Those are mighty nice tags you have on there, sir. The men who took me wore tags just like them.
Now, Bub, you listen to me.
It's a huge influence on that character for me. I remember that feeling of when I first saw Doc Holliday, and there are similarities. He doesn't give a shit. Yeah. He's his own person inside out, and he really always plays like he has nothing to lose. But there's something there, you know what I mean? Yeah. There's these layers there, and that's so great that you have that. That's big for me as an actor to hear that.
Listen, I ain't leaving here till you tell me where Victor is. Come on, Bub, for old time's sake, huh?
Did you just call me Blob?
No, but...
Told you not to mention his weight. Why'd you call him Blob?
I didn't call him Blob, I said Bub.
John Wraith, can you tell us about his function in Team X?
His function in Team X is like, he's a teleporter. So Stryker could command him to get from here to there in a blink of an eye. which is a great skill to have when you're doing special ops.
I don't think I'd produce another one. I think one of the main reasons I wanted to be producer of this, I think a producer, you've got to be, I just love the character, man. And I wanted to make sure that we got enough. I think by X-Men 3, Wolverine got a little soft, and I wanted to really make that tougher, harder edge and complex side of Wolverine that I saw, and I think the fans really loved about him. So I wanted that to be there, and I think there's just better people who would know more about the other characters. I just don't think they need me.
Ooh, shiny.